We spoke about this already. And I said, I don't think that this is going to win in a court of law. But I told y'all, the only defense that Quando Rondo's homie, Lul Tim, can possibly do is self-defense. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently Quando Rondo's Brody, I'm not sure what you want to call him, but the individual that is going to be on trial in the incident revolving the passing of King Von is going to use self-defense. Okay. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to say regarding this, just so we could be extremely clear. I believe that this is the only legal defense that they can use. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something about court procedures. So, if you are on trial for something, right, and they're like, what do you want to plead? There's this thing that you can do. Most people don't do it, but there is this thing that you can do where you could basically say you don't want to plead at the moment, and you can literally let the prosecutor. This is a fact. You can literally let the prosecutor present their case, and then when it's time for you to present your case, then you could put in your plea. Then you could be like, well, we're pleading this, Your Honor. As far as I know, this is the thing that can be done. I've only seen it done maybe once or twice, but that's neither here nor there. So the point at which I'm making is you have to have a defense, though. You can't just say, no, the prosecutors is saying we want to charge this guy for this thing, and then all the way to the end of the trial, you're like, you know what? We don't want to plead anything. That's not how the court system works. So you have to plead something. In a case like this, where an individual is literally caught on film, on camera, doing what he was, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get hit by YouTube. So I'm being very mindful with my words. If you're wondering why I'm not using certain verbiage, why I'm speaking in a certain manner, it's because I'm just trying to be extremely mindful. Okay, so you can't wait. You can't just not have a defense. You have to have a defense at some point. And so when you're caught on camera doing the thing that you are being put on trial for, your defense cannot be you didn't do it. That's not gonna fly. You have to have an actual reason to explain away your actions. So because I'm pretty sure that they like, you know what, homie, we can't say insanity. That just isn't gonna work here. They have to then have a reason for the actions. So as per TMZ, and shout out to Lovely T, because that's where I saw that on IG, just so everybody can know, on the Lovely T page on IG. But shout out to TMZ, because via TMZ, Quando Rondo is basically saying that he showed up to the area. He was not looking for any trouble with King Von. Actually, what happened, he's saying, is he was sleeping. King Von and their people showed up, and then for whatever the reason was, King Von then went on to attack him. He's not even sure why this happened. He was just totally thrown off guard, and the footage actually the footage actually gives levity, or gives makes this sound pretty truthful, because King Von walked up to him. It didn't look like he was even prepared to get into any kind of situation. It looked like he was just standing there while King Von was walking over. He didn't look like he was scared as far as trying to, you know, backpedal. It didn't look like he was moving towards him or anything like that. Anyway, so he's saying he had no idea what was gonna happen. King Von jumped out of the whip. King Von was the aggressor. King Von came up to him. He was just there with his homeboys at the hookah lounge, and, you know, sleeping in the car. And then, you know, they pulled up. He gets out of the car. King Von comes over. They were severely outnumbered. There was nothing else that, you know, his homeboy could possibly think to do other than what he did. So the sources that TMZ received is saying that Quando is gonna say he was napping in the car outside of the club, and when he woke up, King Von's crew was there. The things suddenly got tense. We're told that Von approached Quando and his crew with anger, which led to the brawl. So we could all see that in the footage. For everybody that's like, I told you, Jack. I told you. They have to have a defense. You just can't not have a defense. You get it? So their defense is going to be self-defense. There's literally no other defense that I think that they can use. What I'm saying, I don't know how useful that's gonna be. If this was a situation, well, I've been thinking about this, right? So what I'm guessing is they're gonna argue that he couldn't fire warning shots because King Von and his people are known to be killers. So this was these guys are probably coming to kill us, we got to kill them first situation. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think about this. Leave it down in the comment section. Do you think, one, can you think of another defense that they could possibly use? That's one. Two, do you think that this defense is going to be an adequate defense? And three, even if the judge and the jury, everybody else is like, hey, we're not going to put this guy in jail for this. Do you think that, because I'm pretty sure that this individual, I don't know if the gun was legal. So that might be a whole nother problem that they might have on top of the King Von situation. That might be a whole nother situation. So let me know what you guys think. And even more to the point, I just want to add this real quick, just so we can be extremely clear. They do not have to put in. They can wait until, okay, so when you go to court, the prosecution puts on their case. After the prosecution puts on their case and calls their witnesses, then the defense basically kind of gets like a rebuttal type situation where they get to call their witnesses and they get to put on their case. All they have to do is make sure that they have their plea by then. So the prosecution can literally put all of the evidence and everything to the jury, and they do not even have to plea yet. They can just, I don't know, I forgot what it's called. It's not called postpone, but I'm gonna use that word for lack of a better term at the moment. But they can literally do this. If anybody knows what term I'm thinking about, please put it in the chat. I can't think of it at the moment. But if anybody knows what I'm talking about, what legal term I'm talking about, please put it in the chat. It'll be extremely helpful. I'm pretty sure there's other people that will want to know about this thing. Anyway, yeah, that's what Quando Rondo is doing. And one more thing that I want to add, just so we could make sure that we come to a full circle on this. Basically, Quando Rondo was trying to say, look, world, don't be mad at me for what happened. I am, even though I'm still alive and I'm not the person that lost my life in this particular situation, I think Quando Rondo is trying to let us know, hey, I'm the victim here. I was literally sleeping, minding my business. This super gangster and his whole crew rolled up on me, and we're short numbers. We don't know what these guys is ready to do. These guys are known to kill people. That's what it sounds like Quando Rondo is saying. Let me know what y'all think. Put it down in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Mike Jones.
But this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?